Boy, I tell you, I had an experience this morning. There's a winter storm blowing through, coming up from Texas and everything, with snow and freezing rain and everything else. And I had a load that I needed to drop off at High Point, North Carolina. And I was going to a place called Harmony Industries, which is at 6544 Middle Point Road in High Point, North Carolina. But it's a little tricky because whenever you Google that address, it'll come up High Point. It'll also come up Archdale, and it will also come up as Trinity. So it's all the same place. Why the different city names, I really don't know. But to get to Harmony Industries, if you're going eastbound on I-40, you want to get off on exit 168, and that's going to put you on US Highway 64 east. If you're heading westbound on I-40, you want to get off on exit 170, and that's going to put you on US 601. Now, 601 and 64 run together for a few miles, and when you get into, I believe it's Mocksville, your 601 is going to turn off to the right. 64 is going to continue straight. Stay on 64 and take 64 all the way up into Lexington, North Carolina, and you'll pick up Interstate 85 Business Loop. And that that business loop, you get on the I-85 Business Loop there in Lexington, and I'm going to say you're going to go 15 miles roughly, and you're going to see an exit for Prospect Street. Now, right before you get to Prospect Street, there's a low overpass there. It's 13.7. So either A, get off at the exit before and route around that way, or B, just go very slow. Now I went under it, I'm 13.6. I went under it loaded and empty. I just went very slowly. But there was other trucks that were just flying through there, and they were pulling a dry van, same as me. So, you can clear it, but I would caution you to go slow and take your time. The cars will go around you, but if there's any doubt in your mind, then choose a different route. But once you get off on Prospect Street, you're going to come to a stop sign. You'll turn to the left and stay on Prospect Street down, I'm going to say maybe half a mile, and you're going to see Mendenhall Road will turn off to the left. And you'll know that you're at the right place because there's a metal building there that says Budget Bedding on it. Just turn right there. They got a pretty good sized parking lot of that Budget Bedding, so feel free to swing wide. But that Mendenhall Road is going to curve around, and just before you get to Harmony Industries at 6544 Middle Point Road, you're going to pass a city limit sign that says Trinity City Limit. Now, I'm going to put some photos up with this video. Over the lot. This is a dirt lot, and I got there, I got stuck because they've had snow, several inches of snow recently. It was in the mid 60s today. Snow's melting. You had rain through here for the past 2 days, so everything was very soft. I only had on a little over 13,000 pounds, and it's a very small area that you get to maneuver around. So I'm going to tell you, you'll see the narrow opening that you pull into. Right on the corner of Mendenhall Road and Middle Point Road is where Harmony Industries sits. It's a recycling place. And you'll see a bunch of trailers, and these are like 45, 48 foot trailers. They've been sitting there for quite a while from the looks of it. When you pull in and turn, get as close as you can to the front of those trailers. Stay in that hard pack and in that gravel, and go on up as far as you can go, and then start working your way trying to back around so that you can be facing out. And it's going to take you a while, but like I said, I got stuck, had to call tow truck $550 to winch me out. And the man that owns this place is super nice and all, but he wasn't nice enough to pay for that tow bill. But I won't be back just because it's such a small, tight area. There is no pavement. If you pull in and go straight, you're going to be on top of a septic tank. There's a dip on your right and a dip on your left. So stay off of that, pull in, and then swing, go around directly in front of those other trailers and get just as close to them as you can, and then work back in that way. That's going to be your best bet, in my opinion. That's what I wound up having to do after I got pulled out. And then whenever you leave, go back out the same way you came in. If you stay to the right as you're leaving, and then pull to the opposite side of the asphalt and turn, you could clear it, but it's, like I said, it's tight going in and coming out. He says that he has tractor trailers in there all the time, and maybe so. That's what those 48-foot trailers are, those 45-foot trailers. And they're probably day cabs. If you're in a day cab, you can swing around in there, no sweat. But in a sleeper truck and a 53-footer, it ain't easy. So, again, this is for Harmony Industries, 6544 Middle Point Road in High Point, North Carolina. This one's a real treat, so keep that in mind. I'll see you. Be safe. Bye.